Okay. Momentum. What was momentum? Momentum was product of mass and velocity. Product of mass and velocity. What? Momentum is product of mass and velocity. Right? For example, if an object is moving towards right is of mass 10 kg and is moving with 5 meter per second. Right? So its momentum is 10 into 5, 50 kg meter per second. So momentum is 50 kg meter per second. If an object is moving towards left, idhar ja raha hai. Again, समझो mass is 8 kg and moves with minus 6 meter per second. Since it is moving towards left, I'll say its momentum is 8 into minus 6. So minus 48 kg meter per second. So momentum is positive as well as negative. Why? जैसे velocity positive negative होता था वैसे momentum positive negative होगा, right? So if an object is moving to right, I'll say its velocity is positive, hence its momentum is positive. If an object is moving to left, I'll say its momentum is negative, velocity is negative, right? Okay. Now, change in momentum. Suppose an object of mass 10 kg is moving with 8 meter per second towards right, undergoes a collision and bounces back with 6 meter per second. Mass remains same. An object of mass 10 kg moves with 8 meter per second to right, strikes a wall and bounces back with 6 meter per second. So what is change in momentum? So initial momentum, momentum before collision. Initial momentum, that is momentum before collision. Mass into velocity, 10 into 8, 80 kg meter per second. Final momentum. What is final momentum? Final momentum is 10
20
into
kg meter per second.
minus
minus
60.
20
नहीं वो
kg
मैं गलत बोला. Minus 140. So change in momentum. ये केयरफुल रहो इस पे क्वेश्चंस मैं तो प्रैक्टिस कराऊंगा भले एग्जाम में ना आए. Final momentum is minus 60. Initial is 80. So minus 140 kg. Be careful. Algebraic sign is important to remember. Algebraic sign में गलती मत करो. Algebraic sign क्या है? Final momentum negative है. When I say change in momentum, actually what you have to do is final momentum minus initial momentum. Final momentum minus initial momentum, right? So what is final momentum? As calculated, final momentum is minus 60 minus initial momentum is 80. So minus 60 minus 80, that is minus 140 kg meter per second. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is how we find change in momentum. Previous class में हमने न्यूटन सेकेंड लॉ ऑफ मोशन देखा, स्टार्ट कर दिया था, जहां पे हमने फोर्स को डिफाइन किया है. सो न्यूटन सेकेंड लॉ लास्ट लेक्चर में मैंने रिवाइज करा दिया था. न्यूटन सेकेंड लॉ, force acting on any object is equal to rate of change of momentum with respect to force acting on any object is equal to rate of change of momentum with respect to time. I'll repeat. What is force? Force is change in momentum per unit time. हाउ? सपोज देयर इज एन ऑब्जेक्ट, अभी वो चल रहा है, रुका है, मुझे मालूम नहीं, कुछ तो मोमेंटम होगा उसका, कितना था समझो, p1, ठीक है। रेस्ट पे होगा तो जीरो होगा, चल रहा होगा तो कुछ तो मोमेंटम होगा. So suppose its momentum at some instant was p1 and it is acted upon by a force F for some time t. क्या? एक ऑब्जेक्ट था जिसका मोमेंटम क्या था, p1, उस पे फोर्स लगा कितना, F, फॉर व्हाट टाइम, फॉर t सेकेंड्स, तो नेचुरली उसका मोमेंटम चेंज हो जाएगा. सो से इट्स चेंज इन फाइनल मोमेंटम इज p2. थोड़ी देर के बाद उसका मोमेंटम हो गया p2. तो चेंज इन मोमेंटम कितना हो गया, व्हाट इज चेंज इन मोमेंटम? चेंज इन मोमेंटम इज p2 माइनस p1. तो फोर्स कितना है, चेंज इन मोमेंटम पर यूनिट टाइम, दैट्स आंसर. तो ये है न्यूटन सेकेंड लॉ ऑफ मोशन. Force acting on any object is equal to rate of change of momentum with respect to time. That is p2 minus p1 upon t. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is Newton's second law of motion. We have practiced few questions also on this. तो ये न्यूटन सेकेंड लॉ ऑफ मोशन पे एक दो क्वेश्चन और कर लेते हैं. तो एक क्वेश्चन लिखता हूं मैं, ट्राई दिस क्वेश्चन. A force of some magnitude and some object for 5 seconds. Do this.
Is 30 kg meter per second to 40 kg meter per second.
50. See, momentum of the object changes from 30 kg meter per second to 50 kg meter per second in 5 seconds. Calculate measure of force. आपको force निकालना है.
So it is -4. So -4 is the answer.
Not -4, plus 4
Newton.
Newton. Correct. 4 Newton is answer.
Yes,
See,
sir, plus
final minus abhi, I have not specified the direction, right? So if I have not specified the direction, neglect it. Just apply the formula. What is force? Change in momentum upon time. So final momentum is 50, initial is 30, time taken is 5 seconds, 20 by 5, that is 4 Newton. So force acting on the object is 4 Newton. 1 second. Yashmit, it's not your class now. Yashmit, you have a question? Okay, became by mistake. So force is P2 minus P1 upon T. Final momentum है 50, initial 30 upon time लगा 5 सेकेंड. सो ये आंसर हो गया 20/5 = 4 न्यूटन. चलो और क्वेश्चन करेंगे इसके ऊपर, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है क्वेश्चन. Force of 20 Newton acts on object initially at rest, right? Find momentum of object after 10 seconds. Try this.
Sir, 200
Force of
Able to join this.
200 kg meter 9 CBSE. We have sent a link. Let me see. So force of 20 Newton acts on the object initially at rest. Find momentum of object after 10 seconds. Right. So इनिशियल मोमेंटम, अभी ये एक ऑब्जेक्ट था, इस पे फोर्स लग रहा है 20 न्यूटन का फॉर 10 seconds, right? Now question is, what is final momentum? Initial momentum is 0. Why? Since object was at rest, sorry, so initial momentum is 0. Bhumi, you said something?
Yes, so object is at
Object was at rest, so initial momentum is 0. Now you have to find final momentum, right? So force is change in momentum by time. So force is 20, P2 is what you have to find, P1 is 0, T is 10, so P2 is 200 kg. So momentum is 200 kg meter per second. Okay. Anaya Singh. So an object of mass 10 kg experiences a force of 20 Newton for 7 seconds. Find velocity at the end of 7 seconds if its initial velocity is 0. Try this. Okay, try this. An object of mass 10 kg experiences a force of 20 Newton for 7 seconds. Find velocity at the end of 7 seconds if its initial velocity is 0. Suppose there's an object whose initial velocity is 0. Right? Now, this experiences a force of 20 Newton for 7 seconds. Question is, what will be its velocity at the end of 7 seconds? I'll give you 2 minutes. Try this. लक्ष्य लक्ष्य आज कुछ भी नहीं बोल रहा है। लक्ष्य आ रहा है ना?
Sir, 40
सॉरी,
second.
14 मीटर पर सेकेंड इज करेक्ट आंसर। सी, और बाकी लोग अभी सोच लो, फिर उसके बाद बताता मैं, थोड़ा और टाइम लो। See, suppose velocity at the end of 7 seconds is v. Initially it is 0, it starts increasing, increases and becomes v, suppose. So what is initial momentum? Initial momentum is 0, mass is 10 kg, mass into velocity. Initial momentum is 0. What is final momentum? 10 into v, that is 10v. So final momentum is 10v, initial momentum is 0. Force is change in momentum upon time. So F is P2 minus P1 by T. Let's see what is the values. Force is 20 Newton, final momentum is 10v, initial is 0, time is 7 seconds. So this is 140 equals to 10v, v is equal to 14 meter per second. So velocity at the end of 7 seconds is 14 meter per second. Hello, आ रहा है समझ में?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Shall I
sir.
repeat? Shall I repeat?
No, sir.
Anyone? Okay. Laksh, आया समझ में?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sure. One more question. Batao. What's the answer? This time you have to find mass. Force of 12 Newton acting on an object for 6 seconds changes its velocity from 4 meter per second to 12 meter per second. Find mass of the object. Find mass of the object. Force of 12 Newton acting on an object for 6 seconds changes its velocity from 4 meter per second to 12 meter per second. Estimate the mass of the object.
Sir, 9 kgs.
9 kg is correct answer. See, let me explain this question. Force of 12 Newton acting on object for 6 seconds changes its velocity from 4 meter per second to 12 meter per second. Find the mass. So let me draw a figure for this. Suppose this is an object. Suppose this is an object. Mass पता नहीं. Initially its velocity is 4 meter per second. So initial velocity is 4 meter per second. It is acted upon by a force of magnitude 12 Newton for how much time? For 6 seconds. Right? For 6 seconds. Now, after 6 seconds, its velocity becomes 12 meter per second. Question is, what is mass of the object? What is mass of the object? So once again, let me apply Newton's second law of motion. Newton's second law of motion says force acting on the object is P2 minus P1 by T. Force पता है 12 Newton. Final momentum. Mass is unknown. Suppose m. Velocity. Final velocity is 12. So 12 m is final momentum. What is initial momentum? 4m. 12m minus 4 upon t. Time taken is 6 seconds. So 12 is 8m by 6. So m is 12 into 6 by 8. That is 9 kg. So mass of the object is 9 kg. अगर आपको लग रहा है नहीं समझा तो प्लीज लेट मी नो. I'll explain again and again, but clear it. I'll explain again. Laksh. Arnav.
Yes, sir.
You have doubt or it's clear to you?
No, sir.
Okay. So, force is 12 Newton. It took 6 seconds for force to change the velocity from 4 meter per second to 12 meter per second. So, final velocity is 12. Mass is m. So, final momentum is 12 into m. Initial momentum is 4 into m upon 6. That's it. Okay. Shala. So, I believe you have understood how to apply Newton's second law of motion. Now, I'll write Newton's second law of motion again. Newton's second law of motion. Newton's second law of motion. So Newton's second law of motion says force acting on any object is rate of change of momentum upon time. P2 minus P1 upon T. Change in momentum per unit time. This is what we have studied. Right? तीन छोटी छोटी चीजें देखेंगे फिर उसके बाद और कुछ न्यूमेरिकल्स करेंगे. First thing what I want you to understand is impulse. Impulse क्या होता है? What is impulse? See, many a times we are not interested in understanding force, to measure the force. Instead, we are interested in measuring change in momentum. See, force is what? Force is change in momentum per unit time. Sometimes I'm not interested in this entire force. Instead, I'm interested only in change in momentum. So, impulse is change in momentum. Impulse of a force is change in momentum brought down by force. I'll repeat. Impulse. What is impulse? Impulse of a force is change in momentum brought down by that force. So sometimes I'm interested in force and sometimes I'm interested only in understanding change in momentum. Sometimes I'm interested in the entire rate. P2 minus P1 by T is पूरे में interest है मेरा. Sometimes I'm interested only in P2 minus P1. So impulse is what? Change in momentum. That is P2 minus P1. So impulse is what? Change in momentum. That is P2 minus P1. So कभी कभी मेरा interest पूरे force में नहीं है. Instead, I'm interested only in measuring change in momentum, and that quantity is known as impulse, right? So impulse is what? P2 minus P1. Rearrange the terms in the formula. P2 minus P1 upon T. Take T on this side. So P2 minus P1 is also force into time. So कोई पूछेगा what is impulse? Impulse of a force is product of force and time of impact. I'll repeat. What is impulse? Impulse is change in momentum, which is also read as product of force and time of impact. Okay. If I talk of unit, if I say unit of impulse, so unit of impulse is what? Unit of impulse will be same as that of momentum, that is kg meter per second, or from here I can write it as Newton second. So kg meter per second or Newton second is unit of impulse. So what is unit of impulse? Unit of impulse is kg meter per second or Newton second. So I'll repeat. न्यूटन सेकेंड लॉ ऑफ मोशन से मैंने फोर्स निकाल लिया. व्हाट इज फोर्स? फोर्स इज रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ मोमेंटम विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू टाइम, दैट इज p2 minus p1 by t, right? And now new term which you have to study here is impulse. Impulse is what? Impulse is change in momentum. Sometimes we are not interested in rate of change of momentum with respect to time, that is p2 minus p1 by t में मेरा इंटरेस्ट नहीं है. कभी कभी मेरा इंटरेस्ट सिर्फ p2 minus p1 में, that is change in momentum. So impulse is what? Change in momentum, and it can be written as force into time. So impulse is what? p2 minus p1 or force into time. What is unit? Unit of impulse is same as change of momentum, same as momentum, that is kg meter per second, or from here you can write Newton second, right? So as a definition, you have to remember, you will not have many questions from impulse in your syllabus, but it is there in your syllabus. So you should know what is impulse. So impulse is what? Impulse of a force is change in momentum brought down by that force. So p2 minus p1, which is force into time. Now, let's discuss role of time of impact. This is very interesting. Role of time of impact. See, by increasing or decreasing time of impact, you can change the force. We can change or alter the force by increasing or decreasing time of impact. It's very important and interesting. I'll show you some examples where we use it. We use it in our daily life also. कई जगह पे हम उसको use करते हैं. I'll show you where. Sometimes, see, aim is what? Let me write name. Aim is what? To produce impact. Produce impact. Right? I want great impact. Right? I want more force, large impact. But change in momentum, availability of momentum is less. Availability of change in momentum is less. Change in momentum is less. मेरे पास ये मोमेंटम चेंज कराने का ज्यादा स्कोप नहीं है. एग्जाम्पल, hit someone with handkerchief. Hit someone with handkerchief. With handkerchief. See, suppose this is a piece of handkerchief which is very less in mass, maybe 10 gram. Right? 10 gram. So 10 gram is how much? 0.01 kg. 0.01 kg. 0.01 kg. मुझे हैंकरचीफ से किसी को मारना है और इम्पैक्ट आना चाहिए, लगना चाहिए जोर से. Have you ever heard of this? In a movie or some of your friends doing this mischief, trying to hit with the help of handkerchief, and you have observed that a good impact is produced.